Myers versus Samurai. This is winners finals as well, but we don't need to watch winners finals because it's also grand finals. It's one of those. I usually only watch one, so I figured this would be a good set. And this was a 2-for-1, right? This is a 2-for, so we get both. Hell yeah. So, Samurai on winner's side. Reminder, too, that's a punish. Reminder, too, that in the very first CPT NA West, Samurai got second place to Nephew. That's a big crush. Nothing. Oh, that could have been stun. That could have been the whole round. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's going to be on Maximilian's channel, the Marvel. It was a bad hit for Myers to get clipped by because Fierce is resourceless, right? And he gets you a knockdown. Does a lot of damage. I could have killed there. One thing I've noticed is that Myers is not hitting from back medium punch into EX legs very much. Which, it would have gotten the kill on this round, for instance. Alright, that works. Yeah, Max confirmed on his stream and on Twitter that people can restream it, which is cool. Yeah, I think that was supposed to be critical art. Maybe. I think that's what he tried. Or EX legs. I'm not sure which. After the fireball, but he just got a drop. Wow, jumped? I don't know why. Even if it was supposed to be instant air legs. Good hit confirmed. Even if it was supposed to be instant air legs, I don't know if you commit to that there. You also usually do medium kick instant air legs, right? Instant overhead or low here. Oh, that was... You got me. You hella got me. That was not the normal setup at all, right? Like, the normal setup is V-skill and the jump medium kick in an instant low or overhead or whatever. He just did jump, jab, throw, which is like... I like this choice a lot because this is like... No one expects this, right? Jump, jab, walk up. He's stand blocking because he expects instant overhead. Yeah, that was jump jab. Jump P. That was a sole bad guy jump P into a wild throw.
I can't stand that kid.
That's pretty good. I like it. Like dang it. Frank the Tank. Thanks very much. Very well played from Myers. Very fast paced. And I think if you're going to play someone like Samurai, you know, he's good at playing fast or slow, right? He's very adaptable as a player. But I think if you can throw him off and really force the issue, then you're in a good spot. Same kind of idea as the Snake Eye set where Myers is very, very strong on the ground here, right? His character has a really nice tool set to deal with this. She's like so dominant. The difference is that obviously Samurai has better projectile to deal with and better grounded buttons than Kage, right? Even if he still is not in the lead. So it's on the Myers to beat the fireball more often with jumps or slides or whatever. He doesn't quite have V-trigger even, this is pretty bad for Myers actually. Now he has V-trigger, so he'll slide. Or EX legs. And there's no way Samurai V-reversals, right? Because Akuma's V-trigger is so good. Yeah, that's why you don't V-reversal. Instant overhead. A lot of the players will rewatch their matches on stream. So, like, I'm sure if you tune into Myers' stream, he'll probably rewatch his matches or talk about them. Like Brian does that for his matches as well. And then people in chat say, why didn't you just do this? And then Brian gets pissed off and he ends the stream. It's great. I love that. It's my favorite thing that happens. If you want to piss someone off, that's what you do. Wow, that comboed. Really, I'm actually surprised that reach. I thought that was going to be out of range for the first part of the EX legs. Like, sometimes it doesn't reach, and then you get the second part to force a block, right? That's good. You know, one thing that's interesting is that Myers is an instant overhitter here, probably. Ah, well, even if he does block it, he's still got to deal with the cross-up, and then he can just do it again. One thing that I like about Myers here is that he's committed to the anti-airs, even though air fireball's a threat, right? He hasn't cared. He's like, whatever, I'm going to do it. Has anyone made a Sajam versus Vicious joke? Yes, this is Sajam versus Vicious grand final. See, he keeps anti-airing. Oh, that was beautiful. This is perfectly done. Perfect matchup knowledge to know that EX will get anti-aired by back heavy kick. I don't think light kick would have worked here, by the way. Then look at the fake walk under. Right, walk under. Oh, look, Chun-Li's crossing up Akuma, right? Psych, I crouch, and it puts me right under Akuma. That was sick. And you keep the corner. And now it's one hit stun. And just goes for the meaty, says why not? Very well played. Doesn't that kill him later though? Yes. So what I like about Myers committing to the anti-air straight up is that it forces Samurai onto another option, right? It forces him to commit to air fireball every time. And if you do the air fireball really high, you're going to be negative, correct? So that's something that is very good. The problem is I don't think there's enough of an adjustment there, and I don't think he anticipated it in some key rounds later on. I do like that he just commits to the anti-air, though. Like, he really just says, I'm going to do it, and he keeps showing that option. And I think a lot of options like that are... People are usually scared to bring them out, and then because of that, Akuma can get away with whatever he wants to get away with. You know what I mean? I think you have to put the fear in them so that they can't just autopilot their offense. They never expect the old dick twist, you know? Sometimes you got to do it. Man, no check on the dash either. Oh, he could have comboed actually off of that. Damn, that's the round anyway. Jeez. Yeah, Lamb FGC, I am. I'll be checking out the Marvel later. That would have been a follow-up fireball. That's why if you see Chun-Li is hitting heavy kick a lot in neutral, it's to crush counter fireballs or standing buttons, generally. That's what Chun-Li players are looking for. So like Akuma using standing medium kick or standing heavy punch will get, or fireball will get crush countered by her heavy kick. That's why he's hitting it here. So the adjustment that has to be made on the ground is like when Chun-Li is hitting heavy kick, if you're Meyer or if you're a Samurai, you don't throw raw fireballs, you don't hit heavy punch, you don't hit medium kick. You walk up and do crouching medium kick, right? Because, you know, it goes under it. So that's your adjustment that you make. So then if you're Myers, you hit roundhouse and you try to whiff punish whatever crouching button he hits. That's kind of the, see that? That's kind of the adjustment you make if you're Myers. Or if you're Samurai. It's both ways. Oh, damn, he hit a button after? Still hit a button after. No fear. That's one thing about Myers. He commits to reversal buttons or wake-up buttons. Even, like, in the most dire circumstances, you know? That's just, he's not going to betray himself. He's just like, I'm doing it. The EX Demon Flip is so he'll reach. He wouldn't have reached with a regular Demon Flip last round. That 3-frame punish is so good. You just do crouching light kick, EX legs, and like if it's not a punish, you're safe, and if it is a punish, who cares? Okay. Good point here about the Demon Flips, right? He's trying to anti-air all of them. Now he's getting counter hit by like early palm and stuff. Now is when Myers should commit to down back EX Bird or let Samurai commit to an option that's higher and maybe negative on block, right? Like high air fireball or Demon Flip or whatever it is. Yeah, you just wait for the EX Demon Flip out of the corner or the jump out of the corner, and you're going to back heavy kick here instead of light kick. Don't hit light kick. He's either going to do... Oh, nice. His jump. That's bad. Demon or no? Oh, boy. That was a good bait. That's the thing, right? Is in that case, Myers, you know, we haven't seen him go to EX Bird too much. And I think that makes perfect sense for him to try there, but that bait was clean. He just, like, jumped through the fireballs. Like, what are you going to do? Huh? What are you going to do? Good choice from Samurai. I like the jump that we saw from Myers offensively, too. I think it's a good choice to bring that out as Chun-Li sometimes because she's a character that you don't think of jumping, like initiating offense. Oh, that sucks. It's hard to hit confirm into medium bird, to be honest. Like, it's pretty easy to miss. Is that that was medium bird, right? Or did he get a miss input and get heavy bird? Trying to do heavy legs, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, boy. Yo, he was 6 miles away. He was, yeah, he was pretty far. I'm surprised. I think that was one of those, like, bird kicks where you're like, hey, fuck you, man. And you're just like, bird kick. And then you're just like, oh, well, my bad. One thing about Chun-Li as well is her just as a side note, EX legs and EX bird have like a weird overlap where if you're crouching and you try to input EX legs and you go to up, you get bird kick. So that shit just happens sometimes. It's what my least favorite thing about playing Chun-Li. EX, yeah, beautifully spaced. Back throw for Dizzy. This is one of those situations where if you're a Chun-Li player, this spacing is something you have to know. It's very specific to her as a character. Walking back, crouching medium kick, fireball, being close enough to get EX legs after. This is key spacing. Back throw for the Dizzy. Hit him with the V skill, pop. I can't believe she gets back heavy punch V skill. That V skill buff is one of the best buffs a character can get, honestly. Her changes are very, very good. They're not like this character's broken changes, but they're just like so nice, right? It's like, man, I get to do that now. Yeah, really bad spot for Samurai. This is, yeah, horrible. I like that defensive option, though. And I like the jumps from Myers. He does a good job reading the fireballs, right? Because, as we say, if you want to beat Chun-Li's grounded buttons with Akuma, you have to try to crush them or throw fireballs, right? It's very hard to just raw whiff punish. So the fireball in the corner from Samurai was a great read. That's the bracket reset. He's smart. He backdashes. He gives him the space and says, man, I'm standing at the perfect range for you to throw a fireball. Like, at this range I'm standing currently, you should definitely just huck a fireball. And he's like, okay. And then he just jumps it.
And then it was 3-2 in the second set. Very close, but of course, Samurai's the one who lost.
Again, this is a good read from Samurai. If you think Myers is going to hit heavy kick, which is exactly what Myers hits here, crouching medium kick is the button, right? And I think Myers has hit enough heavy kick that Samurai is starting to just do crouching medium kick all the time, which means that Myers has to whiff punish that. Also, what up, Myers? How's it going? See? I think you got to make the adjustment now. He's clearly looking for heavy kick, right? And I think Samurai makes a few key adjustments in this set that really let him bring it back. That's like the rock, paper, scissors on the ground. Is like heavy kick beats fireball and standing normals. Yeah, this is it. This is the rock, paper, scissors on the ground. He starts throwing fireballs because he's like, Myers is not going to heavy kick me, right? And then Samurai's like, all right. Now that I've thrown fireballs, Myers is going to heavy kick me. So I'll beat the button that beats his heavy kick, which is crouching medium kick. Right? And then he just whip punishes it. That's like the RPS on the ground. If Samurai is going to start hitting crouching medium kick, Myers has got to whiff punish it. If Samurai starts throwing fireballs and stuff, then you hit heavy kick to beat the fireball. You know? That's like the adjustment. Or you throw your own fireball, which is what Myers is doing now. Why is he using heavy kick instead of heavy punch? Heavy kick whiffs on crouchers. The reason you use heavy kick is that heavy kick will crush counter any standing normal that Akuma does, right? And it crush counters fireball. So heavy kick is going to beat fireball, right? It's very good for that specific thing. Heavy punch can do the same job, and he does hit heavy punch as well. But the issue with hitting heavy punch is that you might not crush the fireball. And if you get knocked down, the other thing is, when you swing with heavy punch, Chun-Li leans in, right? And if you get hit by a fireball when you're doing that, the fireball will be close enough to get the knockdown. Correct? So then Akuma gets close range fireball, knockdown, dash up, pressure, and you're just like, oh shit, I don't want anything to do with this. If you get hit far away by a fireball when you hit heavy kick, like you're like, it's not so bad. You know what I mean? You're like, whatever. You're totally cool with it. You know what I mean? So that's why I like Myers' little rotation here. He's like, let me hit him with a little bit of sprinkling some standing heavy kick, sprinkling some crouching medium kick, and then suddenly dash up on him. Myers says he's bobbing up and down because he doesn't want to walk back super far while charging. This is made up. He's teabagging him. I saw people saying that they were surprised he uppercut here. The thing is, right? The thing is, think about this, right? In this position, if you're Samurai, Myers just does meaty heavy punch, super, the round ends. Correct? Like he just hits heavy punch into super, the round's over. So he just swings for the fences because if he doesn't, he's chipped anyway. So that was the idea here. There now, is there an argument to say that the correct move is forcing Myers to chip you? Sure. Right, sure. Yeah, maybe. But that's why he DPs there. Because he's going to get chipped anyway. I'm surprised that worked. Understanding light kick's good. Samurai starts to take advantage of the anti-airs a little bit more later on because he's twitchy. Look at this. He still gets a meaty. That's pretty funny. That was one of my favorite parts about this set. It just cracked me up as much as Phantom. Thanks very much for the prime. Didn't twitch on the anti-air there. Now you have to really watch the slide activate if you're a Samurai, right? Like, that's the biggest, most threatening thing here. He took up some space. Yeah, super smart. Samurai played this round very well, right? At the end of this round. He throws red fireball here. Now, here's the deal. If you see a red fireball coming at you and you're Myers, you're like, oh shit, it's red fireball. I gotta block. Who knows how many hits that red fireball is? Samurai is like, I do. It's only one hit, but I get to dash up because you're gonna block. You see Myers blocks. He's like, oh shit, it's red fireball. I gotta block. And he's like, wait, what the fuck? It was only one hit. And now Samurai's taking up some space on the screen. And now he's close enough that he can throw fireballs and clash again. Then they're now in the range where he knows, he's like, well, he's going to slide soon, right? He's going to try to get in like that on the ground. So I have to be careful of that. So what does he do? He throws EX fireball to hit the slide. Yeah, pretty smart matchup knowledge from Samurai. Two really clean neutral decisions that lead to the end of the round. Hammering away with the crouching medium kick. Now he can throw fireballs, right? Samurai can throw fireballs here because he's established crouching medium kick as a threat. And when crouching medium kick's a threat, Myers doesn't hit heavy kick. And when Myers is not hitting heavy kick, he can throw fireballs again. See that? Like, that's the rotation on the ground. That's how it works. -2. Again, we talked about this earlier. Myers has tried to anti-air every single dive kick, so that's why we've seen, or demon flip, that's why we've seen Samurai start switching up his options. He's forcing Samurai to spend brain power thinking about the demon flip, right? So that's good for Myers. Unfortunately, though, he has options to beat it. I mean, it's Akuma. EXDP won't kill. Instant overhead or low kill throw. I hate you, Myers. What do you mean? You did dash up, crouching medium punch? I hate you so much. Who does this? Did he read backdash? Who does this? Yeah, good whiff punish. Who does this? The real big adaptation for Samurai is the way. There's two things, right? Two clean things to think about here. The first one is how he handles using crouching medium kick to deal with heavy kick, right? And how he approaches on that, and that allows him to set up his fireball game. The second thing is spacing out his demon flips with like jab, jab first, or whatever else he's going to do, and using the demon flip to beat the anti-air option. He really starts to hammer away at Myers's like anti-airs with stuff like that. You see the shallow demon flip? Now he is in control of the ground game. Notice that we're in the corner very early into this round with lots of pressure from Samurai, and the key adjustments are just like two things, right? It's two little things. Another thing, now that Samurai has seen that Myers is hitting heavy punch instead of heavy kick, he can throw fireballs, he can try to crush it, he can jump, right? Those are all options that are good for him. See that? That's why he jumps there. He's looking for heavy punch. And now he's seeing crouching medium kick from Myers, which means he can throw fireballs safely. If he starts to see heavy kick again, then he's going to use his crouching medium kick more. He's doing a nice job rotating, right? See, there's heavy kick from Myers. It's beating his jumps. It's beating, what's it called? It's going to beat his fireballs if he throws fireballs. You just rotate the option.
And this is what I mean. Samurai has convinced Myers to not pressure immediately. That was the payoff.
Oh, gets the throw. Okay. Dash up, wake up, dash up from
That was good from Samurai. He's going to get low medium kick fireball there anyway. He does like low TK fireballs because, you know, Myers been trying to anti-air. It also sticks you in place because Akuma is a good character.
Okay, Samurai gets the throw. -2.
Yeah, you don't care if Myers EX birds there. You just pressure safely, you do crouching medium punch. You'll see what happens. Yeah, close range fireball for the knockdown. Yeah, that'll be a DP every time. Some characters can jump over that actually. Like Rashid can jump over this. If you do crouching medium kick into fireball as Akuma, Rashid up forwards and does heavy punch, then he can stop this here. But Chun-Li's jump's too floaty. Also, yeah, I was gonna say I think the matchup's pretty even. I don't know if any character has a slight advantage, but that's what I would have guessed.
Getting a little too aggressive because he's getting antsy right now. That patience that he had in the first set is dissipating a little bit.
Yeah, I read the answer.
Like, clearly Chun-Li can win on the ground, but at the same time, Akuma has ways to handle that, and he has good pressure to handle that, and, like, he can one-chance this character really well.
He put in a little frame there.
I think that V reversal is totally fine to eat if you're Myers. It doesn't matter that much, right? See, no anti-air that time. He's kind of switching up these air approach options really well. You see this? He doesn't anti-air this time because he's unsure of what Samurai's going to do, and he's like, you know, he's kind of scared him off. And then afterwards, he demon flips, and then he used the area X fireball to beat the anti-air, and then Hentai Hunter. Thanks very much. See that? He's doing a great job mixing stuff up. He has critical art here. Let's go, Justin! Too much scaling here. Instant overhead will kill.
But the instant head stomp, was it going to be high or low? Samurai guessed low, and the instant head stomp worked.
Instant head stomp is very good too because it beats DPs, right? So it checks 2 boxes.
Okay. Huge here for Alex.
Yeah, I wanted Myers to win. I thought it would piss everybody off, and I thought that would be tight.
So necessary at this high level.
Samurai, I was okay with either player winning actually because Samurai, he got second in the last one, right? So it would have been fine.
Tried to bait out an EX bird kick, but Alex didn't have any meter for the wake up.
He tried to bait out a jump as well.
Oh, no, no, no. You got no threat there. There's not really a reason for, in this instance, right? There's not really a reason for Samurai to respect this option. You know what I mean? He might as well walk up and do standing medium punch, EX red fireball, or regular fireball, or whatever.
Bait out a jump as well, and he's tried to bait out buttons successfully, so he's gonna get the stun.
Brutal.
Samurai is going
Tall Sajam in Capcom Cup? Hell yeah. This is Tall Sajam versus Zen-like Jeremy. If only Jeremy was this calm.
play around. We both noticed it right away. A little more aggressive, a little nuttier, but in a very calculated tournament game.
Key adjustments in this set, though, from Samurai. He does a great job of recognizing the issues in his matchups very fast. That was a good punish. Dizzy here is very, very, very scary. Throw. Yeah, he just went low. That's like, obviously, you have a lot to think about there as Samurai. It's instant overhead, low, or throw. And he just does crouching medium kick. Did you guys know Chun-Li, you can do crouching medium kick, counter hit into down jab, and then just do a combo after? It's pretty nice. I think she gets crouching medium kick, counter hit, and a standing medium punch, doesn't she? It's not a good trade. See the air approach? This is really what I mean. I think Samurai really tried to emphasize the air approach this round. He really started switching it up. And then now, I don't even think he'll jump anymore. I think he's just going to approach on the ground. You know what I mean? Like, he's established the air approach is so scary that he can just walk up and do that standing medium kick or whatever. Nice.
But here we go. Alex coming in, almost always thrown in that situation. Backs up.
Just holding off. He did throw a fireball at that range. First one in quite a while. No jump from
Yeah, not much you can do there as Myers. See, he really takes advantage of this later on, right? He really spaces out his demon flips well and punishes Myers trying to anti-hit them. This is a good adjustment from Samurai for sure.
Again, the mix-up wrong.
Tournament point for Samurai.
Walks in, hammers the low medium kick. Low medium kick hammering and the mix-ups of the demon flip have really been very key. Side switch here.
Side switch. Yes. That's what he missed earlier. Got him.
Yeah. Good spacing on that. Same thing he's done to Samurai a few times. And Samurai's reversal jabbed each time. Oh, wow. He tried to parry? What the hell? Remember when I mentioned earlier that heavy punch gets suctioned into the fireball? This is why heavy punch... So heavy kick is better against fireballs than heavy punch. This is why, right? He tries the heavy punch. Heavy punch gets suctioned in to the fireball. He gets a knockdown into pressure. You see that? Yeah, he's not going to be reversal because he's got V-trigger. Although he dies for it. But if you're Samurai, like, he didn't V-reversal that if he ever had V-trigger, because the comeback factor on V-trigger from Akuma and the ability to force, like, mix-ups is too powerful, right? Like, as good as V-reversaling that is, you don't want to.
Yeah, big damage combos plus on activation, a lot of utility in that.
Yeah, there's no reason to spend it there if you're Samurai, I think. Nice. That was really good, actually. He even hit confirmed that he was standing, so he did light Tatsu instead of having to do medium Tatsu. Parry is also something he hasn't done very much until now, right?
He really wants Myers to know that Myers can't do anything.
Samurai's going to back up. Yep. Consistently, Samurai, when he sees heavy punch and he's getting this snap action here, he's always backed up and either tried to whiff punish it, thrown a fireball, or jumped. Those have been his main options, right? When he does fierce, see, he backs up and then he jumps or throws a fireball. Those are his two options to beat the heavy punch. He does that pretty often in this set. The dead.
Samurai, 2 match points here in this, 2 tournament points here in this game. Tournament point number 2. Can he seal the deal?
See, he's hitting heavy punch. Notice that Samurai backs off. He doesn't want to contest it on the ground. Good punish. That's just so nice to have, man. Crouching light kick into EX legs. You're like, well, it's either a punish or I'm just pushing him towards the corner and I get some chip, right? It's not the end of the world. Yeah, this Chun outfit is the best Chun outfit if you do the costume code. Can't jump it, yeah. Unfortunately, like, I don't think Chun's floaty jump will ever get over that. You know what I mean? Super bad spot for Myers here. That demon flip throw is only possible because Myers has been scared off anti-airing demon flip, right? Have to watch slide activate or stand medium kick activate. Now he'll V-reversal because he doesn't have V-trigger and he's on a big lead. Now he runs away. Yeah, these are really good choices. Super smart. I think like what the real big choice from Samurai there is the V-reversal and just slowing things down. Air EX Fireball from Akuma is maybe the largest stop sign in the game. There's very few things that are better at just slowing down the match than Air EX Fireball. Like, this thing is, yeah, it's hard to do much about this. Hard to get around it. Sometimes you stand up and you get hit by it walking or something like that. It does a grip of chip damage. Sets up the EX. Ooh. Can you analyze the usage of 3 broken EX moves in a row? Look at this. V-reversal. V-reversal in an EX demon flip is hella fucked up. That is fucked up. EX demon flip into air EX fireball into EX demon flip. He put him in 3 guesses too. Like, is the demon flip he could have done low or throw or something? What makes Seth's axe kick busted but Chun-Li's instant air lightning legs fine? Well, in season 1, Chun-Li's instant air lightning legs was plus on block, and everybody's like, that's way too good. That can't be a thing. So then Seth came out, and Seth's axe kick was plus on block. It's not always plus on block, but it can be. And you get a combo off of it. And it's spaced out enough that it doesn't matter. The difference is when Chun-Li does air lightning legs, she puts herself negative point blank, right? When Seth does axe kick, you're much further away after the axe kick on a block, so you're not even really in range to be threatened. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like there. If you're Chun-Li, you're there. You're face to face. If you're Seth, you're just kind of chilling, you know? You're just like a little bit further away. You're like, all right, cool. Give Chun a command throw. Ew. Myers, look, you put in a lot of effort, but no. I'm not siding with you that easily, all right?